Hey, yo, everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing a boosterific issue of Justice League International, issue number 7. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, in the last issue we had of Justice League International, there was a big bombing, and no one was safe from this bombing. Not only were civilians severely hurt in this, but also the Justice League, which picks up in this issue. Out of the Justice League members, a good half of them get severely hurt. Vixen is in a coma, and she may never walk again. Um, Ice's legs are completely broken, and Fire could have spinal problems. She's also in a coma too. So those are just the injured. We also have a member amongst the Justice League International that has passed away. Unfortunately, one of our own has died in this. And I'm not going to reveal who. You know it's not one of those three because they're in the hospital broken to pieces. But one of them do pass away. However, a possibility of a new member joining in because someone jumps in at the very end. Someone that I don't want to give too much away, but you'll just have to read and see. But the question is who behind all these bombings? Why are they doing this? Do they want to destroy the Justice League International? And what happens when all the Justice League International are gone and Booster's on his own to fend for himself? Will Booster be the casualty? Or will he be able to survive from the help of another? Just gonna have to read and see. Let's jump into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. Um, this was a heavy issue. Let's talk about atmosphere. Atmosphere is an important thing in comics. It allows you to be enveloped into the comic. It brings you in, and certain atmospheres yield certain things. Subtle things, even just the art, like the colors used for the sky, or maybe the scenery in the background, or maybe how people's mannerisms or facial features are, and also the dialogue and what's happening. The atmosphere here is holy shit not good. Um, a Justice League member dies, which shocked me. Um, Several of them may not even come back to the team because they're so badly hurt. And it feels like the end of the Justice League International. This feels like a comic before Infinite Crisis. Like they were going to cancel it and they need to find a way to end the comic. It has beautiful atmosphere in the fact that it's very uncomfortable and it feels like the end, which it's not. Don't worry, the comics are going to stay around, but they're doing a good job at giving us that atmosphere. This is very booster centric, although Guy Gardner gets quite a bit in this too, and Batman also. And I think out of those three, I think Guy and Booster are portrayed the best. I particularly like how Guy is going through this character struggle right now. At one point, he's saying to the doctors, "Take care of Ice. She's special." And then one of the civilians gets up and he says, "What makes her more special than my daughter, or my wife, or my son, or anyone else's? Everyone here is in equal amount of trouble, has been hurt equally, and everyone needs to be treated fairly." And it shuts Guy Gardner up. But Guy Gardner has a soft side, but he also still has that loud mouth, and it's a very good character development for him. And I like the appearance of the end of a certain character who I think would fit well in the Justice League International, but I think it might be a little too early for them, so I don't know. But I like the appearance. It wasn't anything I saw coming. I was like, whoa, really? Yes, come in, please. Bad. There's not too much bad to say about this other than one is the bad guys that get revealed. I don't find impressive. I don't care for them. Two, the member of the Justice League International that died, I'm very sad about because I really, really did like this character. Um, there's, I actually liked all the characters on this. There's only one that I'm okay with them getting, but I'm a little unhappy that a certain character did get killed. Whether or not you should get it. This issue did a very good job at what it was supposed to do. Darkest hour for the Justice League International. And the thing is barely a team. They're running on very little manpower. Boots is practically alone in all the situations. It really does give that sense of dread and does it very nicely. I'm going to give this a 4 to a 4 out of 4.5 out of 5 stars, somewhere in that area, either 4 or 4.5. A really good issue. Um, and it does have that dark atmosphere to it, and it's actually kind of sad, especially the moment where one of the league members are carrying the dead body of the passed away Justice League member, and Booster says, "Is he dead?" And Batman just looks at it and goes, "He is." Is very very sad. It's very tragic too. So, um, good issue, heavy stuff. And I just came off reading a very light toned issue when I read this, so I was out of nowhere. But definite recommendation if you're a Justice League International fan. Other than the fact that I didn't like who died and that the enemies seemed kind of cheesy, it was a really good issue. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.